you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How can I help you today?
I was thinking could have another amazing conversation.
I'd love to have a great conversation with you. What's been on your mind lately? Want to talk about something specific or just see where the conversation takes us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Here's one. Why did Spider-Man get kicked out of the library? Because he kept leaving his web pages open. What do you think?
I like it. I like it. I like it. You got some cleverness there. Let's see if I can tell you one now.
I'm curious to hear your Spider-Man joke. Go ahead. Let's see if you can top mine. I'm ready for it.
Well, what does Spider-Man say to Mary Jane when he was looking at her from his webs?
That's a fun setup. I'm guessing Spider-Man says something like, "You're caught in my web of love." Am I close, or is it something different?
Yeah, pretty close. You're not that far from what it is, but he told her, "Hey, don't look at me. I'm just hanging around."
I love it. That's a great play on words with Spider-Man's web-slinging abilities and the phrase "just hanging around." Well done. That's a clever joke. I think I might have to borrow that one.
All right. Your turn if you want to tell one.
Here's another one. Why did Spider-Man get turned down from the band? Because he kept getting caught in his own web of rhythm. Want to hear another or take a turn?
That's good. No, let me say one now. We'll take turns, and I'll hear yours after mine.
Go ahead and share your next one. I'm listening.
Okay, so basically, Spider-Man said to defeat all of this army of villains, I'm gonna have to open the World Wide Web for that one.
That's a clever play on words, using the World Wide Web as a superpower to take down the villains. I love it. Okay, now it's my turn again. Here's another one. Why did Spider-Man get kicked out of the coffee shop? Because he kept spinning out of control. Your turn again.
That's good. I like it.
Glad you enjoyed it. Now it's your turn again. What's the next joke?
Okay, basically, there was an attractive woman that walked by Spider-Man, and she said, "Why do you keep staring at me?" And guess what Spider-Man said?
Sounds like a fun one. I'm guessing Spider-Man said something like, "Because you're caught in my web of admiration." Am I right? Or is it something different?
No, but that's okay. He told her, "My spider sense is tingling."
That's a great one. It's a clever play on Spider-Man's spider sense, giving it a flirtatious twist. Well done. I think I can top that. Though, here's another one. Why did Spider-Man go to the doctor? He had a web of lies about his symptoms. It's combining the idiom with Spider-Man's
Okay. I
webs.
see what you're saying. So that's interesting. I guess that's an idiom people say, but they should also create like one for like a web of truth and I guess a positive one too. But it doesn't mean you're negative. I was just kind of pointing out something there. Unless they did make one, who knows? Maybe there's one that's about web of truth or web of positivity. Unless they didn't, then I'll just make the first one.
That's a great idea. A web of truth or a web of positivity could be a powerful metaphor. It's interesting that you bring this up, because language is often shaped by the way we think about concepts. Maybe we can coin a new phrase, web of authenticity or web of sincerity. Who knows? It might catch on.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. All right, let's see. Whose turn is it? Oh, I guess it's my turn. I'll tell you another Spider-Man joke. And then when we run out of Spider-Man stuff, both of us, maybe we could switch to another superhero type joke.
Sounds like a plan. I'm looking forward to your next Spider-Man joke. And yeah, when we exhaust the Spider-Man material, we can definitely switch gears and explore jokes about other superheroes. Maybe we can even do some Batman or Superman jokes. Go ahead and
Yeah,
share
good
your next
idea. I want to do Batman after this, and then we could do Superman. But yeah, I'll tell you another Spider-Man one right now.
Go ahead and share your next Spider-Man joke. I'm all ears.
So basically, it's another kind of flirtatious one. So there was another attractive woman, or you could say a group of attractive women. Not to make Spider-Man sound like a pervert, but they were basically saying, "Hey, why do you seem to keep looking our way so much, or why do you keep staring at us?" And guess what Spider-Man said?
Sounds like another fun one. I'm guessing Spider-Man said something like, because I've caught a thread of interest. Am I close? Or is it something different?
No, but that's all right. It's similar to the other one where he said to the girl that basically my spider sense is tingling, but instead, this one he said, "Well, haven't you heard? I'm a Spider-Man, as in he spies on people."
That's a great one. It's a clever play on words with Spider-Man's name and the idea of spying, and it's also a bit of a cheeky response. I can see why you'd say it's similar to the spider sense joke.
Yeah,
Both
mine
are
was a
using
little.
the word.
Sorry, my joke, the joke I just said was a little. I know it was a little kind of cheesy, but you get it. Every now and then there's gonna be a cheesy one, but we'll have some good ones. Oh, sorry. What was the one you said? Why did Spider-Man go to the party? Because he heard it was a websome event. Oh, interesting. When you say websome, do you mean like there was a bunch of webs there? I'm trying to see if I understand.
When I said websum event, I was playing with the word awesome and replacing it with websum to tie it back to Spider-Man's web slinging abilities. So it's more about the party being fantastic or awesome, but with a Spider-Man twist. Not literally a bunch of webs, but I can see how you might interpret it that way. It's all about having fun with language, right?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, you gotta say every now and then one of those that is just kind of, playful. I mean, you don't really gotta, but yeah, I do it too. Like I just did with the other one. It's basically something like that. But yeah, there's gonna be some that are like more based on intellect, like genius level ones, and some that are more kind of like simplistic. But if it's, if it's funny enough to laugh, it's cool. But it doesn't mean it was a dumb one. I say ones like that too. It just means it was the more simple type. All right, I'll tell you another Spider-Man one, and if you want, you can say another, and then maybe we'll switch to Batman after.
Sounds like a plan. I'm looking forward to your next Spider-Man joke. Go ahead and share it. I'll respond with another one, and then we can make the switch to Batman jokes if you're ready. Fire away with your next one.
Green Goblin was just like he was done. He was defeated, but he asked Spider-Man, "How did you sneak into my lair? And how did you find me?" Guess what Spider-Man said?
Sounds like a fun setup. I'm guessing Spider-Man said something like, it's no big deal. I just followed the goblin's trail online. Am I close? Or did he say something else?
That's okay. It's not that, but I'll tell you what it is. He said, "Haven't you heard? The itsy bitsy spider went up the spider spout," or something like that. He said, "That's how I found you."
That's hilarious. So Spider-Man is essentially making a nursery rhyme reference to find the Green Goblin's lair. I love it. That's a clever and silly way to outsmart the villain.
Yeah, I think I said the word wrong though. I think they say water spout. My mistake, but you get the point. Yeah, it sounds like you understand what I mean. If you want, you could say one too.
You said spider spout instead of water spout, but I got the idea. The joke relies on the unexpected twist of referencing a nursery rhyme to answer the Green Goblin's question. Okay, now it's my turn again. Why did Spider-Man bring a ladder to the fight? Because he wanted to take his battle to the next level. Your turn.
Oh, nice. I like it. Sorry if I missed your other joke. I guess you had said one unless you didn't, but you said one now, at least again. So, all right, here's a Batman joke. So what did Batman say to Harley Quinn when he found her attractive?
Sounds like a fun setup. I'm guessing Batman said something like, you're in a dark place, but you're lighting up my night. Am I close? Or did he say something else?
No, but that's okay. He said, "I'm feeling a bit batty tonight."
That's a clever joke. I love it. Using that phrase in a Batman context adds a layer of humor to the character's usual serious demeanor. Well done. Okay, let's keep going with the Batman jokes. Here's another one. Why did Batman go to the doctor? He had a bat-tery of tests to take. Your turn.
I love it. That's a good one. All right. I'll tell you one now. So basically, Robin asked Batman, what kind of cell phone company do you use? And you won't believe what he said next.
Sounds like a fun setup. I'm guessing Batman said something like Verizon, because I need a bat signal on my phone. Am I close? Or did he say something else?
No, he told him, I use Batmobile. Get it? Like the Batmobile. He says I use the Batmobile, like the Batmobile.
That's hilarious. Batman making a pun on his own iconic vehicle to answer Robin's question about his cell phone company. The joke relies on the wordplay between the Batmobile and the phrase, I'm mobile. I love it. Okay, I've got another one. Why did Batman go to the therapist? He was struggling to keep off his emotions. Your turn.
I like it. Yeah, I like that one too. All right, I'll tell you one now. Basically, one time Batman was just swooping through the night, looking for villains to fight, using all his gadgets and intelligence. So right. And I didn't even know I was going to start rhyming, but this is cool. Okay. And then all of a sudden he sees the Joker, and the Joker had a joke for Batman. And then the Batman said a joke back, which surprised the Joker. But what the Joker said is, "Oh, Batman, knock, knock, knock."
And I'm guessing Batman's response would be, who's there? And then the Joker would say something like, cows go. And Batman would say, cows go who? And the Joker would respond with, no, cows go moo. But Batman would surprise him with a punchline, maybe something like, well, I'm no Moodai. Am I? Or did it go down differently?
No, that's okay. I like those guesses. They're pretty good. So it wasn't that, but basically the Joker said, well, knock, knock. When I hit you with this pogo stick, because the Joker's always trying to attack Batman, as in he wants to knock Batman with a tool instead of actually knocking on the door. And then Batman said, "Oh yeah, well I got a joke for you, Joker. How about this? What did the bat say when he crossed to the other side of the road?"
The Joker's knock knock joke takes on a whole different meaning with the pogo stick twist. And Batman's response is a clever play on words with the bat crossing the road joke. I'm guessing the punchline would be something like, somebody winged a bat across the road and I got winged. But maybe it's something simpler like, why did the bat cross the road? And the answer is to get to the other side. No, I'm just kidding. I think the answer is probably just a play on the classic, why did the chicken cross the road format. Maybe Batman says, the bat says, I'm winging it. Am I close or totally off?
Those are good guesses. It's not that, but that's all right. They're pretty good, and they would work for jokes. Okay, so basically, Batman then responded to the Joker forwardly and says, "I simply just wanted to pass along a message from my bat signal, but this time my bat signal is a punch to your face." And then he just whams the Joker in the face.
Batman delivers a punchline that's more of a punch to the face, literally. I love the unexpected twist and how it plays on the idea of the bat signal being a call for help. But in this case, it's a call to get punched. It's a funny and creative take on the character's dynamic. Well done. I think we've had a great time swapping superhero jokes, don't you?
Yeah, I agree. Maybe we could try to think of more Batman ones. I don't know. What do you think? And then maybe we'll switch to the Superman one, like you were saying earlier.
We can definitely come up with more Batman jokes. I've got one. Why did Batman refuse to play poker with the Riddler? Because he knew the Riddler was always dealing from the bottom of the deck. Your turn. After we're done with Batman, we can switch to Superman jokes and see what kind of super humor we can come up with.
Yeah, for sure. I'll say one more Batman one, and we'll do Superman ones, like you're saying. Cool. I like the one you said too. Okay, so here's one more Batman one. So basically, Batman said, "Hey, Joker, you think you're a jokester? Well, I could be funny too." And then Batman literally puts on a red nose and a clown wig and just starts dancing in front of the Joker like a idiot. And the Joker just starts laughing because he's never seen Batman act so goofy. So basically, there's no like punchline. There's just probably the funniest scene ever we could see if that were to happen.
That's hilarious. The idea of Batman, the Dark Knight, putting on a red nose and clown wig and dancing like an idiot in front of the Joker is just too funny. The contrast between Batman's usual serious demeanor and this goofy,